Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna make, I want to tell you that this shape, triangle, is the college where I work. It's their shape. But this is not about my college. This is actually, it's one part of a pen and pencil holder. And it's called the Hexagonal pen and pencil holder. And if you go online onto YouTube and you search hexagonal pen and pencil holder or pen holder or pencil holder, you're gonna find a whole mess of videos just about this. And a lot of them have the same thumbnail, but they're different channels. Anyway, I want to make it with... Now, this one is not part of a pen and pencil holder. This is a standalone pen and pencil holder. Because this is... the original size of this paper is 11 by 11. And I'm going to use 12 by 12 paper. So a couple of nights ago, I thought, hey, I wonder if I can make this with newspaper. So this is it with newspaper. And I put a little lid on it, or bottom part, the floor. And the floor is actually 3 pieces of newspaper glued together, and then I just did this part. I think, what I would like to do, I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera though, is I would like to, if this was the bottom, like this, make a slit here on the outside. So this is one. So a slit here, slit there, there, and put these flaps into that slit. I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera because I think it's going to take a long time. So I think it's something I will do off camera, and then maybe later, the next crafting, I have another crafting idea. So at the beginning of the next crafting idea, I can show you, hey, look, this is how it worked out. Now, I don't know if that's going to work. If you decide to do the pen and pencil holder with newspaper, here's some warnings. Here's some advice. It's very thin, so I recommend taking a newspaper. Okay, so I have, this is the other half of this paper, and I recommend gluing down 2 or 3 sheets and then doing the folding process. So I'm going to show you how to fold the paper. I'm not going to fold this one though. And doing that, so you want 3 squares. The paper has to be square. It doesn't really have to be square, and after I get done doing the folding process for one 12 by 12 sheet of paper, I'll show you my creations because I've been making these for the past couple of nights. So I'm going to, what I did here, newsprint is very, I said a couple of tips. So newsprint is very thin. It's newsprint, so it's supposed to be thin. And so glue a couple of sheets together, and then, gotta move the mouse. And then make your units here. I think these are called units. So you make each piece like that. And then also, if you're working with newsprint, your hands are gonna get inky. And that's just a common fact about newspapers. Wouldn't it be nice if they used ink that doesn't rub off on your hands? What a concept. Would that still, if they did come up with that, would you still be able to clean windows with it? Because I use newspapers to clean my windows, and it cuts down on streaking. So, would that occur if the ink didn't come off on your hands? That's an idea. I didn't even think about that. But that's what, newspapers are not made to clean windows. That's just a hack somebody came up with a long time ago. So this is what I have. These are, let me put these down so you can see the designs a little better. I could do, they all have a triangle there. And what I've seen with, people making these, the ones that have the same thumbnail. Very colorful paper they use. And then in the diamond area, they take a contrasting piece of paper and they put it there. They just put it in before they fold it together. And I thought, I wonder why they do that. You know, it looks kind of cool, but I discovered why they might do that, and that's because you're going to get that crease, that fold line. That fold line is a thing. It has to be a thing because it's part of the folding, paper folding process. So, some look better than others. I'll show it away from the light. Like, let's see about, I think this is on, is that better? Wait a minute. Never mind. It was already on the second, but you can kind of see that grease. Some are worse than others or look worse than others, like this one. Look at that. And then this one has a little bit of a, almost looks like a wrinkle or something. Hey. There we go. I have to push it together. So I have 5 here, and wait. Okay, that's what I want. I want the diamonds to come out on the outside there. Right. Let's see if I can do this. Does the crafty cat lady have any coordination? So, not this one because this one's smaller. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller. It doesn't really look like it's that much smaller because you know, the overhead shot there, but it's about a good ½ an inch smaller. So, wait. Lots of waiting. So when it all goes together, I'm going to use the Scotch Create stick that I have right here. This can fit in there too. But I'm not going to use that to use this to hold this. You can put, I recommend if you're gonna, you know, you can put pens and pencils in there. Nothing too heavy. Don't put scissors in, like my Amplify scissors. While they would all be glued together, I don't think it would be a good idea to put them in there. But little scissors might work. Okay, so I'm going to do the other sheet. So I have 5, 6 different designs here, right? And I do have a big old pad of paper. It has 360 sheets in it, and there are 120 different designs. So there are 3 sheets per design, not 6. That would be great, right? But I thought, no, I want to make it kind of hodgepodgey here, you know, a nice mix, a variety. Kind of complementary colors and everything. So this sheet, the sheet I'm going to use is this one, and I was going to use, I actually pulled out 2 of these sheets of paper, so I was going to use that one. This is what it looks like. I was going to use this one for the bottom. And probably like over here, no, I'll probably use this one maybe, but you know, now I'm thinking, maybe I won't put the bottom on, like I said, just because it's going to take a little bit of time, more time than I want to spend, so I'm going to get, excuse me, I'm going to get these out of the way. Get them out of the way. Okay, so what you want to do is you take a square of paper. It doesn't matter what size it is. This is 12 by 12. Am I zoomed out? Yes. And I used the Fiskars trimmer, and it left some little chads behind here. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fold the paper in half. You're going to make 16 squares, and no matter what size your original square of paper is, you're still going to make 16 squares. That means you're going to fold it this way, and then fold it in half again. Now see, the problem I have here is I can't see that middle, the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna wing it and hope I get it right here. Right? Okay, then you fold it in this way. Once again. And then you fold it in this way. And you do the same thing with this now. Now you go, so you have these long strips here, but you want to have squares. So you fold this into the middle. If you can't see that white middle, you just make sure that the corners here are matched up. I know you can't really see that, but that's what I'm doing. And you could, I suppose, take a pencil and mark. There it goes again. I need something to hold my mouse and kind of move it back and forth a little bit. Okay, now you have 16 squares. So what you do with these end squares is you put them in like this to make a triangle. This is what creates the diamond effect when you get it all put together. I just want to make sure I'm in the screenshot, the viewing area. I'll get it right yet. I'm only at a loss for words when I'm on camera. Okay, I think I'm at a loss of words at other times. Okay, now what you do here is no matter where you start, you can do it here or here. You're going to fold these in. Now, if you're working with much thicker paper, this is very thin paper. I don't know. It might be maybe a little pound-wise lighter than or thinner than the Paycon paper I had, the mixed media paper. Okay, so you do that. I usually go around like this on the... You can use a bone folder if you want to, but this is really thin paper, so I don't think that's necessary. And then you're going to, with this first crease, just fold it over. Like that. And then fold this one, this side over. And it's going to be a little bit thicker here on the fold. And then you want to tuck this one or this one, whatever floats your boat. If you're left-handed, you'll probably do that. Right-handed, you might do this. So you just kind of tuck it in there. And then kind of just jog it closed. Sometimes, now this one went in nicely, you know. I was like, yes. And you're going to have that little crease there. And if you want, this part here, I want to crease that a little bit. I found out that I want to crease it after I put this together. Because if I do it before, this gets a little flimsy when I'm trying to put it in. So it's for me, it works better if I just crease this after I put this together. So now I have that one. That's cool. I really like that. Okay, then I have all of these, and I want to do, I think I'll do it like that. So I'm going to glue these together on their little sides, and hope I have diamond. I've made that mistake before. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Okay. So, where is it? Let me pull those away. Now this, I might, if you do use a glue stick, then what I recommend is putting your fingers in there and just going back and forth like that. And then put your fingers in this way. Because you're going to make it, it's a little bit more stable to do it like that. Okay. And I'm going to put these together and hope I'm matching them up. Yeah. There it goes again. I don't know, maybe it's downloading or installing an update or something for one of the apps. See, that looks pretty good, right? Okay, then I'm going to do this one. This is much easier to work with than the newsprint. Yeah, that was tricky. Okay. So I want to do, how do I want to do it? Oh no! No. Line them up as best as you can. And so now you have a 1/2 there. And I think I'm going to do these and then put them together. Okay, now I'm going to glue these two together. So if you can figure out which end is up, because the Crafty Cat Lady is having some difficulty with that right now. It happens to the best of us. Some people have put decorations on top, on the center. And I'm not going to do that. I thought about putting a smaller version of this on the top there, and I thought, no, I don't think I want to do that. But I was kind of messing with that idea last night. Okay. Now, let's see if the Crafty Cat Lady. Hey, it spins. Is it supposed to spin, Tammy? Kind of want to get into the edges there. In here as much as possible. So you could put something in there if you wanted to. You could put like a little stick in there, maybe a tiny dowel or something, and you could make fashion your own handle or something like that. Oh, I do have to do a screenshot. A screenshot! A screenshot. Do I want to do a screenshot with paper underneath? No, that's a bad idea. And we'll do a screenshot with paper underneath. The pecan paper is not exactly white, but that's okay. Okay. The paper doesn't move well on this mat. You have to, the paper is non-slip. No. The mat is non-slip. Okay. Can you see words? I need you to picture. You're probably thinking, what are you talking about? There are no words on there. I need you to picture the thumbnail. There would be words here and here, probably. Okay. Let's just do this one, and then I'm going to maybe do... that one. No, that looks weird there. I can't make up my mind. Okay. Okay. No, it's crooked. Okay. Ready? Smile. I could do it like this, but, no. We'll do it like this. Okay, say crafty. Okay. This is 9 by 12 paper, so to make a square, you're going to have 3 inches left over, right? And so I had, this is not 3 inches, is that 3 inches? No, it's 2. So you're going to have 3 inches left over, right? The first time I made it, I did this, where I just went like that, because I was watching the video at the same time and making it. And then, so I had a square left. Oh, sorry. So I had paper left over. So when I did the squares, you know, when I folded them together, this is what I got, right? I'll put this away. So this is what I got, plain and simple. And then the leftover paper, what I did there, so I cut more paper instead of folding it diagonally. I used the trimmer, and I had the 3 inch by 9 inch strips of paper, and I cut those in half lengthwise. So I had 3 by 4.5 inch. And with those, I made, let's see if I don't have any more. I made little ones. Like the first one I did was this one. That looks terrible. But that's the one I did. And this one I made, this little one. And what I was going to do with this one was, I was thinking, oh, I wonder if I could put this together, and I can't do it here because it is together, and push it in before I glue it all together, and then I would have a handle, you know, and then glue that down. So these two are actually, they're the odd sizes. What I did was I made six of these, right? And I took 2 of them and I put them together, so I have this. And then with the smaller pieces, I made smaller ones. I made long ones and short ones, I guess. And this is what I did with that. I put the 3 short ones together right here. Alright. And then the 3 long ones together, I put those right here. And this is glued now because I did this last night, so I could actually, this is a smoothie straw. I used smoothie straws, and I rolled the paper up, and then I cut these in half, and I cut them up the middle as well, so that I could, because I needed something smaller in circumference here, and I created those, and the reason I did those, or put those in there, is because these, when you put these together, because they're not as wide as these are, they don't go all the way to the end. And I thought, oh, I kind of want them to go all the way to the end, and so I just glued these pieces of paper here. So you can, where's the, with these, you have a scissors holder, and you have a pencil holder. Now there's no bottom to these, not yet, but I might either double this paper or use the Fancy Feast cat food chipboard and like cover it with paper. And then I did that one. Then I was thinking my creative juices were flowing, and I thought, what if so I did these 3, and what if I had 3 more of these, and I think I had 3 more of these, and I thought, I don't want to put them in the same fashion, like flush with each other like that. I want to do it kind of like a sculpture of sorts. So I did this. And this one has different, they show up on, you know, the top, the middle, the bottom, and then here, not really the top, but halfway, and then a little bit halfway down, and then the bottom here. And so that sits like that. Looks cool. In the screen panel, it looks cool. So with that one as well, I can put my scissors there. Right, and pencils. I have my little pen here. I could put that one right there. And I have my jelly roll pen. I can put that right there. And this would fit there if I want to put it there. And I could put all kinds of things in it. So I have my whiteboard marker. I could even put, no, that won't fit in there, but it would fit in here. That doesn't please me. So I could just kind of put that there. Now, I could also put my bone folder in here. So this is what I would have. They're going to come out because I don't have a bottom put on yet. If you hear anything moving, I think it's blue because he got some boxes Friday. So I could put all kinds of little things in here or just leave it as is. I could even put this one right there. And does this fit? It does fit. Put that one here. And just kind of leave it as artwork. And I also thought about decorating it instead of leaving it white like this. But white looks pretty good too because it kind of creates that shadow effect, and I think it's really cool. And that's what I did with these last night. I was like, oh, I gotta go on, I gotta show how to do this and stuff. Now these were done the same way, and they were done with rectangles. So I'm gonna show you. Do I have time to show you? Can I show you? Come on. They were done. You can do it with rectangles. You're just going to get either a wide, depending on how you fold it, you're going to get a wide. I can do it with this. This is a rectangle. You're going to get a wide or narrow unit. I call it a unit. A piece, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I have to get some of the glue off my fingers. So you just do the same folding process. You're going to have now 16, not squares, 16 rectangles. And I'm going to show you how to fold the corners in because you're not going to have squares there. So you're thinking, well, you're not going to be able to make triangles. I could make triangles. They're just not going to be... What are they, right-angled triangles? Am I getting that right? Wow! You know, because I got jargonitis. Proper noun disorder. Okay, and this This one, oddly enough, because it's not totally white, the paper, I can see the middle of the paper better. Go figure. Uh-oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I jinxed myself. Okay, so now you have 16 rectangles. And so to make the... to get that diamond effect... Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Okay. You want to take this one, this edge right here, and you want to line it up with this score line. And of course, then you're going to have about a 1/2 inch here away from this score line. And so that's what you do. You just kind of line it up. There's a cat doing something. Maybe it's blue. He might be bored again. Although that's a little bit bigger than a 1/2 inch. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, then if you want it to be wide, then you fold it lengthwise. Strange, right? Okay, this is... It doesn't seem like it's... I folded it over more, too much. Okay, so you're going to fold it like that. Fold it lengthwise, turn it over, and then you have this, right? If you want it longer, I got blue pieces there, then fold it widthwise like this, flip it over, and then you have it, it's a little bit longer. And that's how I created the long ones and the short ones. I call them the long and wide ones. And sometimes it's, I noticed too with this pecan paper, it's actually harder, more frustrating to make it with this paper. It doesn't want to slide in. Now that one slid in perfectly. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to do that. Pinch the edges there. And now you have a really long one. So you could actually do it like this, where you have different lengths. And you can have a short one, you can have a long one, a little bit wider one, and just kind of experiment and do different ones. I need to show you this hack that I did. You know, I said before, I said this is my hexagonal pen and pencil holder, the box where I keep the supplies. Well, last night, this box is, look at this, you know, it comes, it's kind of, the lid is very big, right? And I thought, I wonder if there's a way, you know, I don't want it, it's too, I don't want to take it off because it's a lid, you know, it goes in like this, and it, the flap goes in there, but I don't want it to be in the way either because I sit with my feet up and the desk is usually to my right. I had to go through the motions. And so I thought, oh, if I bring this around, oh, the smoothie's stronger. If I bring this around like this, I wonder if I can kind of tuck these flaps in. So I cut a slit. Well, this one was already there, but I cut a slit here, and I cut a slit here, and now it sits like this. So I just only have to contend with this, right? And I could do this and put supplies in it. You know, put some stuff here. If I'm get ready to use it or whatever. You know? That's good too. So I just wanted to show you that, and I also added here. I took part of another lid. Oh, what was it? I was gonna say maybe it was this. No, I can't remember. I don't think it was part of this, you know, but it might have been this, and I folded it like I did, oh no, it was actually part of the lid, because these went in here, I think, or maybe like this or something, and I just kind of, it's corrugated, so I flattened it a little and bent it, and then I glued it in here and taped this portion down, and I gotta tape that portion down here with duct tape. So eventually, I might be covering this. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a observations of the crafty cat lady vlog while I'm covering this box. This is the Bavarian pretzel sticks box from Schwann's. I recommend those too. So that's what I have. And I owe this hack to my mother, who was the greatest hacker I ever met. So that's, there it is. Now I can sign off. I did my screenshots. That's a plus for Tammy. Oh my, we are down to, you know, I think I'm gonna reset all and take my chances. I was gonna check to see what is the last video that's gonna come up before this one. So now I'm just like, okay, whatever. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. Leave a comment. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and you too can learn to make these cool, wonderful, that is just cool. Alright, got it randomized here. Have a perspicacious day. Okay, I'm going. Thanks for watching. Bye.